Hello my fellow crafters, welcome back to my channel. My name is David and today I'm going to be working in my art journal because February has started and if you may or may not know, in the Elizabeth Craft Designs Planner and Journaling group we've got a prompt challenge for every month, and the prompt of February is love. So, sorry, I can't say that in a normal way. Love. So I'm going to be playing in my art journal. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be playing with all sorts of stuff. I've got sort of a plan, but not completely. My brain is going everywhere. So let's just get started. Let's dive in and let's have a look at what we're going to play with. I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this beautiful stencil from the art journal collection. I'm going to use this die set, which is called the decorative insert. I've used that to cut out my base page. I've cut out the base page out of this beautiful paper from designed by Esther Glas, the latest paper pack. What's it called? I don't know. It's this one with all the beautiful papers in it. The Belrose Pink, that's the name. So that's this one. So it's going to be quite of a pinky, Swedish, red, colorful vibe. I'm going to be using micro fine glitter. I'm going to be using paste. I'm going to be using dye ink, all sorts of stuff. So let's get started. I'm not sure I'm going to use the stamp though. I've had the stamp out because of the hearts, but I think I'm covered there. But you never know, right? So let's get started. I've got my paper here. Put this to the side. And I've already die cut out some bits and bobs. I will go through that with you. But first, let's get started. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of this transparent paste, transparent gloss. Texture paste, transparent gloss. Transparency and the gloss is important in this case. So I'm going to put some on my mat. And I'm going to put through some of this glitter. Now this is a technique that I saw Els doing from Elizabeth Craft Designs, Els van der Burgt, and it works like a charm. So I just thought, oh, I've got to give that a go. So I'm mixing the glitter in with that paste, the transparent gloss. Now, of course, it's still white, so it's not that transparent. Oops, I wanted to say a tiny bit more. I dumped half the pot on there, but it'll be nice and glittery, so that's good. This paste will dry clear, so that will be a nice glittery paste. Actually, I think it's good. It's not even too much. So let's, I've made way too much. But anyways, let me put it this way. So, okay, I'm going to take some of this paste and put it through. I'm not going to put it all over. I just want it in certain strategically chosen spots. So yeah, Journal Together is a monthly challenge that we do just to have fun together playing. And it's so much fun to see within the same theme how much difference there is between the designs. It's funny. And I love seeing that. Now, this obviously needs to dry. So I'm going to help that along with my heat tool because I'm impatient. If you have the time, it's always better to just let it air dry because, well, that will prevent warping of the paper, etc. But in this case, I will just go ahead. But that matches beautifully. Really nice with the paper. You see, it's already starting to dry. Look at the gloss and the glitter. Love that. Great idea, Els. Thank you for that. Now another thing I'm going to do, which I recently saw somebody do, is I'm going to etch my, if I can open this. Okay, I've got it open. I'm going to etch this page using my gesso. So I've got my gesso here with a sponge, and that gives it another type of grungy look. Because I normally etch always with brownish tones, but in this case I thought, hey, this could be fun to do it differently. But I do like the look of this gesso going around, creating, instead of a brownish edge, creating a white edge. But it still contributes to the vintage, older look, I think. You see? What I also want to do is very lightly make some marks with a gesso on the paper, just to give it a bit more, yeah, grungy look, I think. There we go. So my background is coming together nicely. Now what I've done, I'm going to look at the state of my hands. Let me see if I can get them a bit cleaner. Can't stand that. There we go. Clean enough. Right. So what I've done with this, I've done just a piece of soft finish cardstock, and I've colored that with this dye ink, Love Struck from Simon Hurley, because it matches this paper beautifully. And then I've colored that, then I've die cutted this out, and I love that look, the imperfect look. You see, it's not completely colored, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those on here. And then I've got a bunch of these leaves, the vines, or how do you call that? Sort of the little tree thingies. And the leaves are hearts, so that matches it. Because what I did not want to do is put the word love on there, because for me that was a bit too obvious. So with all the hearts, I think it'll be fine. So what I will be doing is I will be putting this on here, and now this is covered in white. Oh well, goes with the look, shall we say that? So I will take this little needle point glue thingy, which I love for these tiny glue dots, etc. That really helps me with, yeah, sticking it down. So I filled this bottle with my art glitter glue. But this is even a finer tip than the tip it comes with, so, and that's already really fine, but yeah. I actually like that. So I'm just gonna dab a bit more on. Happy accident, you see? Yeah. So, and the other one will come from the top. Like this. Press that down. Cover that bit up. Yeah. Cool. Then I will put this one on. Okay, moving on with the other one. So again, I will place these on. So now I'm just dabbing my finger over that black. Ah, yes, love that. Good, we're getting places. We're getting there. This one can go to the bottom a bit more. So, no, sorry, taking this off. And I want that to be more at the top because I'm going to put something else on there, which I forgot, but I just remembered in time. Like so. That's where it's going. Okay, that's that. That needs to dry. Now, what I've got is a piece of cloth here that I'm going to be playing with. I want this bit. So I've been practicing with stitching on there, so why not use that? And what I'm going to do is grunge that up, take my tiny attacher and stitch that together like that. So grunge it up, I want this at the top, and staple. And the same here. And this is going to go at the bottom. Yes, I like that. I just want to have this top bit, a bit of this gesso on. Now these loose threads, if it would have been in my planner, it would have driven me crazy. But I'm going to be a good boy and I'm going to leave them because that's the grungy look. And I love grunge, but loose threads I always want to pick off. So that's my challenge with this art journal project. But I do like how this is coming together. So next I'm going to take my scissors, trim this off like so. Now I do want this to have a bit more of a vintagey look, so I'm just going to take my frayed burlap. I'm going to go over that. So I haven't dabbed it in the ink anymore, I just go over it with what's left. And that will give this a bit of a yellowy feel. You see? Just matches the paper a tiny bit better. So, last but not least, I've got these little hearts that I'm going to put in there. And that will pull it all together. So, let's do that. Which is actually the cutout of one of the hearts, but I just thought, hey, I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to put that one right here. You see how nicely this color matches everything. I just thought that was perfect. So let's do this one. Put that one right here in the middle of that blob. Put my block on there so that it stays down. I love these heavy blocks for that. I also use them to stamp with, don't worry. This one goes on the top just to balance it out a bit. And that is it for today. I love this page. Now this screams love, right? I think it does. I may add something to it later on. It'll make sense in a later stage. But that's for later. For now, I think this is fun. I think it's a fun page. It screams love. It's grungy, it's nice, it's pink. But yeah, no, I like it. So I've got my journal here somewhere. Where did my journal go? And in there we've already got vintage, which was January. And this is going to be my February page. It's going to be in there. So that's it for today. I love how this turned out. I just like that, going with the flow and see what... I had sort of a plan, but it turned out way different than I had in my mind at first. So that's what I really love. So if you like that too, consider to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, because I'm trying to find the right button. Can you see me? There we go. It's not that hard. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would help me out and make my day. I would be happy with that. Looking forward to seeing you for the next video. And thank you for watching this one. Thank you very much. Bye.